Right. It is the Hot Morning Show with Bekah and Mike D, and we're going back to PPAC. This time it is Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice with Miss Argentina herself playing Miss Argentina and ensemble. It is Danielle Marie Gonzalez. Hey, Danielle.
Hey, good
A
morning.
year ago. People are very excited about this show. What do you think it is about a show like this that has people so hyped?
I think because there's so many elements to the show. If you've seen the movie, you know how like far-fetched and kind of like out there it is. So I think when people are going to a play or to see a musical, to bring that in life, to like get that full like experience in person with maybe that like they could be excited for the technical elements or like the sound and like the visuals. I think once it's like an in-person experience, it kind of like amplifies like the whole like storyline and the whole movie to like another level.
Speaking of the movie, so I know that this is a
Mhm.
question you get a lot. What are the likenesses? What are the differences? How is it the same compared to the movie?
Well, we have like obviously the same characters and the musical, the plot is just a little bit different, although it follows like a parallel storyline. It's just like the different order of sequence of which things do happen and they're both still very crude, like the musical and the movie,
Oh, I
and
like that.
you won't lose that aspect of yeah, like it's not holding back. Like a musical does not hold back from the movie at all. They bring more relevant jokes that are like currently happening in our world to the musical, and just like yeah, just the storyline, the plot is just a little bit different. We follow more of Beetlejuice. We have more of like Beetlejuice's presence in the musical than in the movie because I think in the movie he's like there three times or something like that, and in the musical like he's on stage the whole time pretty much.
I haven't seen the movie in so long. And was that something that you felt like well, all right, you get cast as Miss Argentina, have to do, is
Hmm.
that something you feel like you had to immediately see? And had you seen Beetlejuice prior to the whole audition process and getting cast?
So I'd never seen Beetlejuice before, although like every Halloween it'd be on like on the TV, and I would just never got to it. But after I booked it, yeah, I definitely uh, went to go look at what my character was about, and it's so funny because in the movie she's in it for like a second, and they
Right.
literally took one line from the movie and made it into a whole musical number. You gotta love theater.
I know. That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. Tell us about Miss
Hmm.
Argentina and tell us about that musical number.
Yeah, she's a beast. It took me a while to get into my body, but so she basically is like a clerk office worker who introduces the dead people into the netherworld. Like she's like, you go through the processes of like different layers of getting into the netherworld, and she's like the first person you see when you're introduced there. And it's kind of like a day in, day out job for her. Like she's like, okay, repetition of all these people, but and then she realizes that they're alive, and that's when she's my whole number is about telling them to go back, like please, like you want to be alive, do not come over to the netherworld,
And
in
when I first
Spanish.
you got that well it's like the red emoji dress is what I was
Yes,
getting.
I am
Like
the red emoji. Yeah.
that's what I was getting from the character.
Hmm.
Danielle Marie Gonzalez plays Miss Argentina. Now, when I first saw some of the photos of you that they sent over, I thought, are they applying blue paint to her? But no, it's a suit, right?
So I have a unitard that goes from like my neck all the way down to my feet, and that's like covering my hands. It's a full mesh blue greenish unitard, and then since I do ensemble work as well, I just come off stage from being a Beetlejuice clone. I take off that makeup, and then I have to paint my face and my neck blue. Yeah.
That is all happening
Yeah.
mid-show.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. That's like one of many like changes we do. But yeah, so I come off stage, I do that, and then my whole face and my neck is blue, and I put some like shimmer, and then I put the beautiful wig on.
And now, do you ever have to like? Is there ever a part in the show where you take the makeup off, and then is there putting off and on, off and on?
Yeah, that's my whole show, honestly. So between the first act and the second act, it's like we'll be on stage for like 2 seconds, let's say, and then we're like in full green, and then we have to come off stage and take that all off, and then reapply like a Beetlejuice makeup, and then take that off. Put Miss Argentina, then take that off, and put another one on, and
Wow.
yeah.
You are doing some heavy lifting back there.
Oh
My
yeah.
goodness. Has this been your most intense role? I was reading the bio Rock of Ages, Clueless the musical, Flashdance. Has this been the most intense in terms of the sort of back and forth?
As far as it's definitely up there. I did play Anita, which is more like from in West Side Story, which is a
Yeah.
little more dramatic and like has more of like a high and low journey on
Yeah.
stage, but off stage, this is definitely like my most demanding role. And also, it's just very demanding in the sense that like the song is like it's a belty song, so you have to like really breathe, and then you're dancing a full dance break, so then you have to like lift up. So it's just finding like that sweet spot and like that comfortability of doing it 8 times a week.
Very intense.
Yeah.
Danielle Marie Gonzalez, she is Miss Argentina and Ensemble at Beetlejuice, coming to PPAC April 25th through the 30th. Danielle, thank you so much. And we can't wait to
Thank you for
see you
having me.
all in blue on stage.
Yes, thank you so much.